As we know, pharma transportation presents unique challenges. Drugs, vaccines and other sensitive pharmaceuticals must be transported under strict conditions to maintain their effectiveness for patient care and in precise compliance with European guidelines to ensure the safety and quality of pharmaceutical products throughout the end-to-end supply chain. So let's hear now from Arjen Kloppers, Sales Manager at Imbema Transport and Logistics in the Netherlands, who sent us this presentation.
My name is Arjen Kloppers. I am Sales Manager at Imbema. And as you probably know, we are a supplier of security solutions that we sell under the SBS brand. In close cooperation with our clients, we develop innovative security products such as trailer locks. But we do more. Because we know the market like no other, we also offer our clients valuable knowledge and support. We actively contribute ideas, offer customized advice, and write white papers on current topics of interest to the transport industry. Our latest white paper is about pharma transport. At Imbema, we understand that transporting pharmaceutical products is complex and challenging. Our transportation customers face strict regulations, such as GDP guidelines, and are under pressure to transport medicines safely, efficiently and compliantly. We created this white paper to help transporters navigate those complex regulations. It provides them with a practical tool and solutions to meet the requirements and optimize their processes. The GDP guideline stands for Good Distribution Practice and is a European directive that ensures medicines remain safe, high quality and effective during transport. It is crucial for everyone in the pharmaceutical transport chain to follow these guidelines. As a transporter, you must ensure a controlled environment in which medicine are transported under the right temperature and conditions. This is not only to meet regulatory requirements, but also to ensure patient safety. Third-party transporters involved in the transportation of medicine must comply with various good distribution practice rules to ensure the quality, safety and integrity of medicine in transit. Although third-party transporters often do not need a pharmaceutical wholesale license, they are still required to comply with GDP regulations. The main GDP rules for third-party transporters are: transporters must ensure that proper conditions such as temperature are maintained during transport. This can be done with temperature monitoring and recording. Transporters should perform temperature mapping for vehicles used for drug transport. This involves measuring the temperature in different parts of the vehicle to ensure that the correct temperature is maintained throughout the vehicle. All measuring and monitoring equipment such as temperature gauges and data loggers should be calibrated periodically, usually at least once a year, to ensure accurate readings. Transporters must ensure that the containers and packaging materials used are suitable for transporting medicines and that they do not adversely affect the quality of the medicines. You can think of cool boxes, cool sleeves or refrigerated containers. Medicines must be protected from physical damage, adulteration and theft during transport. How they should do this is not stated in the GDP rules. Transporters must choose routes that minimize the chance of delays, theft or exposure to adverse environmental conditions. Vehicles used to transport drugs should be kept clean and in good condition to prevent contamination of the cargo. Transporters should ensure that their drivers and other staff involved in transporting medicines are properly trained in GDP regulations. Among other things, they should know how to monitor vehicle climate conditions and respond to deviations. If there are temperature anomalies during transport, third-party carriers must immediately report this to their client, which could be a manufacturer or a wholesaler, and together investigate the impact on the quality of the drugs. By complying with these rules, third-party carriers can help maintain the quality and safety of medicines during their distribution. Although it's not mandatory, third-party transporters can get GDP compliance certification. This certification demonstrates their compliance with strict GDP requirements and provides confidence to pharmaceutical companies looking to outsource their transportation. It also helps them avoid audits from their customers, which can save them time and money. In addition to that, it can help win new customers because it is proof of their regulatory compliance. If you are a transporter not complying with GDP regulations, an inspection will hold the wholesaler of the drugs accountable. This can range from fines to license revocation, depending on the severity of the violation. But perhaps even more important is the risk of patient safety. If drugs lose effectiveness during transport due to temperature fluctuations, for example, this can cause life-threatening situations. In addition to that, as transporter, you run the risk of losing the trust of pharmaceutical customers if you are not compliant. Many drugs are very temperature sensitive, and a small anomaly during transport can affect the drug's performance. Monitoring temperature, for example using data loggers or real-time monitoring systems, ensure that any changes in temperature are quickly noticed and corrected. This prevents drugs from losing their effectiveness, which is crucial for the end user. One of the biggest challenges is maintaining the right conditions such as temperature and humidity during transport. In addition, security is a major concern because pharmaceuticals are often of high value and vulnerable to theft. Although GDP guidelines do not currently mandate securing trailer doors, in practice it's very important to keep them closed during transport, not only to prevent cargo theft, but also to maintain the right temperature. Therefore, I always advise carriers to equip their vehicle doors with electronic locks when transporting expensive pharmaceutical goods. And when you link such a lock to a telematics system, you as a transport operator can also monitor the status of the trailer door at any time, track the position of the truck, set geofence zones and change lock settings. And of course you also get real-time alerts in case of attempted break-ins. For our own locks, we use the TCOM telematics system for this purpose. This even makes it possible to send other data from the trailer in addition to monitoring and managing electronic locks. For example, you can double monitor the temperature in a cargo space. This is a question that many carriers of pharmaceutical products have. Within the system, the planner sees all relevant information in one tailor-made dashboard. Technology is playing an increasing role in ensuring safe pharma transport. Data loggers allow real-time monitoring of temperature and other conditions, so you can intervene immediately if something goes wrong. Electronic trailer locks add another layer of security, keeping drugs protected from theft and temperature changes when the doors are opened unauthorized. These tools are not only convenient, but also help meet the strict requirements of the pharmaceutical industry. The customer cases in the white paper show how companies such as Van Os Healthcare and Lehman have optimized their system for transporting pharmaceutical products. These case studies provide valuable insight and inspiration for other carriers looking to improve their processes or achieve certification. The white paper provides a complete guide to all steps and measures needed to perform safe and efficient pharmaceutical transportation. It includes not only the legal requirements, but also practical tips and best practices that carriers can use to improve their services. By applying this knowledge, carriers can differentiate themselves in a market where compliance and reliability are crucial. If you want to obtain this white paper, it is published on our website imbema.com, and you can find it under Pharma Transport, and of course it's for free.